It looks amazing. Man. Whoever said, why can't a random billionaire fund Shenmue 3? Seriously, why has that not happened yet? Come on. Bill Gates, dude. Like, just, what's 100 million when you have 100 billion? Like, here you go. Alrighty. So I need, like, the sword, right? Do I need to put the sword in the... Let's go see that.
I have to be sure not to waste this.
Yeah, why does Sega hate money? Why does... You know, just the biggest tease, a couple recent teas that has really drove the Shenmue craving to another level. You know, it's been so long. We always talk about it. It's always on the back of fans' minds. But recently, the post-mortem at GDC with Yu Suzuki and Mark Cerny, lead architect of PlayStation 4, where they sat down for an hour to discuss the making of Shenmue. Everyone thought an HD collection was going to be announced. It never happened. He ended that by saying, you know, to be continued, we're going to talk about Shenmue 2 development next time. So everyone is like, Cerny, Suzuki, let's get some PlayStation 4 exclusive going on. Hasn't happened. And then he also had that troll that he did a couple months ago where he put a 3. If you Google Shenmue 3, he put the logo for Shenmue 3 up and he was like, oh yeah, that was a joke. Come on, Suzuki, you're just... That's not nice. I think a Shenmue announcement wouldn't be at the PlayStation event. I think it'd be like a TGS or an E3.
I should work on my moves.
No. We got business, Ryu. We got business.
What's this slot for?
The mirror, son. Where is the sword? I need that sword. Whoop.
What could it be for?
What could it be for? What could it be for? Ben Moore in the house, finally. Man, you missed a cutscene, Ben, that you would have gone home. You would have been like, I have to beat this game now.
Oh, no.
Like
I don't need another game to feel that way.
It's just like this, like, that one cutscene would have really summed up the tone and the vibe of the game for you. It's awesome. You break into the docks at night, and you are searching for this guy. This master, you got this letter from like your father, and it says, you know, seek out his help. So you go there, and then you meet him and his son, and they tell you to find the other mirror, this magical mirror, and it's somewhere in my house. So that's what we're doing now.
This game is pretty special, Michael.
It is special. We're talking about the rejuvenation of Cerny and Suzuki talking, the rejuvenation of the Shenmue 3 hype and want and need.
I love that hope that you cling on to for
forever.
I like it. I do. I'm not being facetious.
It's come back full force because of that. You know, it's such a recent event. Look at this.
Look at that.
Virtual Fighter.
It's a kind of a weird thing to say, but there's a level of pride Yu Suzuki shows with his work that I really admire.
Yeah.
And he's one of those game creators where you can clearly tell when he's worked on something.
Yeah.
It has a very distinct feel. Like, how great is it that you can go in the arcade and play Space Harrier?
You have a Saturn in this.
Yeah.
You have a Sega Saturn, you can play Knights.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Full on. The entire game of Knights.
Can we do that now?
Is in here. You gotta find it.
Oh, okay.
It's like pretty tough. I forget how you get the game, but here it is. There's the Saturn right there. Look at that. Sega Saturn.
So you have to find.
You have to
Knights?
buy the game, or
Oh, okay.
yeah, you have to get the game somehow. I forget.
Go
how.
to a game store.
Yeah. The controls, though, the only thing that has not held up well. You know, they're they're clunky, but hey, what can you do? You know, you work around them.
What can you do?
You work around them.
I feel like I often get hung up on controls less than other people.
Yeah, me too. Hey, man, you're talking to Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 lover over here.
Right.
I don't mind them at all.
So
Mech's Rage, Dragon's Dogma 2 is happening.
Man,
it's happening.
I really want a Dragon's Dogma.
It's gonna happen. There's hope for that.
Dragon's Dogma was one of the most interesting games of the last generation.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So Rick and Marobo wants to end the discussion. People want to know, I guess, exactly how tall I am. 6 feet. 6 feet tall.
6 feet.
How tall are you, Michael?
I'm like 5'10", almost 5'11", so that's like a
just
good 2 inches.
A couple inches. Just a couple inches.
Yeah.
I really didn't think I was towering over you in the BlizzCon video.
Yeah, I think too you were standing a
It's
little
just the perspective.
closer.
Yeah.
But you're a tall dude. You're Big Ben over here.
Yeah, I guess so.
We're looking for a sword. I swear it's in the house. It's around here. Family altar. It's emotional.
At the time, just the amount of things that you could interact with was crazy.
Staggering.
And uncommon.
It's mind-blowing. Look at this.
Look at this.
Pray to your family, Rio.
Where's the Phoenix mirror?
Tell me, God, where's the mirror? That's pretty awesome. Take those matches. I love the...
And I mean, how many games when you see an item, your character just kind of goes "Mer," and puts it in their pack? You savor everything you pick up.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
So we're just searching right now.
Ben seems like he's a short dude. How is he 6 feet? I don't know how someone seems like they're short or tall.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would think you would seem tall. You have a powerful presence.
Interesting.
Like Nick Pluses is someone
Nick
who
Pleasance.
is probably seems like 7 feet tall.
I miss Nick Pluses.
What is it?
There's something in every drawer.
Yeah. What'd we get? Candles. Got
What?
some candles.
Are those just for kicks? Just light some candles in his room and
Yeah, you can
chill
light 'em.
out.
What studio do I think is worthy of Shenmue 3? Well, again, because of this whole the whole Cerny and Suzuki collaboration, it's gotta be Sony.
Studio Japan specifically, I think.
Yep.
Would be the only. Like, I would be extremely nervous if any Western studio got their hands on Shenmue 3. That just seems like a disaster.
Shenmue 3 coming to you from Epic Games. Nope.
Nope.
If anyone knows where the sword is, feel free to let me know.
You know what?
We're looking for the mirror.
You know what bothered me about early criticisms of Shenmue? I understand where they're coming from, but these criticisms still bothered me. People say Shenmue is boring. And I get that it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't think every single game needs to constantly
this
be
key
throwing
for?
monsters or shit into your face.
Exactly.
I'm okay with kind of just wandering around a house
Me too.
and
key.
getting familiar with it.
But
I
to
think
what?
that's a...
Puts you in a zone.
It does. It does. I think you just have to appreciate a game for what it is, not necessarily
This may
what your
come in handy.
expectations are.
Absolutely. Telltale Shenmue. That seems like a... I don't want to... I love Telltale. I don't want to say cheap. But that seems like a affordable way to wrap up the story.
And it also
If you
wouldn't be
could
like
do it-
the sprawling open world. It would be probably an adventure game.
Yeah. But, I mean, it could do the story justice if it were presented that way.
Someone said BioWare getting their hands on Shenmue 3.
Oh, jeez.
Renegade Rio.
Renegade Rio. Let me out of here. There we go.
I do think an episodic Shenmue would be interesting. I agree with you.
Yeah. Well, this is episodic, technically, just over the course of gigantic games. So this is Chapter 1, Shenmue 1. Chapter 2 is a comic, an online comic. And then Shenmue 3 is chapters... Or Shenmue 2, I'm sorry, is chapters 3 through 6? So we put 3 in there. Man, I am just wandering right now.
Okay, I have a really bizarre question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we're getting to this age where digital goods are becoming more and more popular.
Yeah.
And they have their advantages. They're easy, they're convenient. You can often get it right away without going to a store. But I'm worried that in the future, you're just going to go into somebody's house and there's not going to be anything in that house or apartment that lets you know who they are. You know, like I love when I went to Huber's house not that long ago, and you showed me all of the games that you collected. I'm like, this says so much about Huber.
Yes, what is it?
I think that's important.
Well, about that day, have you remembered anything?
No, and I do not want to think about it. I
in the
get
pot
chills
in the room
thinking
with the
about it
key.
even now.
Boom.
Oh,
By the
Why would a mirror
way,
be in a pot?
Fukuhara-san was looking
I
for
know you need a sword and the guard
Focus-san is.
for the wall.
Hey, dude.
What's up?
What's up, Jones?
Brandon Jones.
Oh!
Oh!
Brandon Jones playing the masterpiece that is Shenmue 3.
More like Shenpoo.
Whoa there. Whoa there.
No, that's all I need. I'm just gonna be right over here. Yeah, this game's cool.
Brandon Jones, what's your experience with Shenmue?
Yeah, what's your experience level with Shenmue?
I played Shenmue 1 for some GT project we did. And I personally remember people freaking out about it back in the day. I remember trash cans were the big deal. They're like, you put something in a trash can, and then some guy would come by and clean out the trash can, dude. Trash can! Is that true? Did that ever happen? Was that like Molyneux talking about trees growing and shit? Or
I
like,
don't remember that.
well, just the city, you know, that like people have jobs and they're moving around and
Totally.
Focus-san.
Focus on.
And this is the continuation of your
Playthrough, yeah.
your massive Shenmue
We've been
playthrough.
playing for months.
Your Shenthrough.
Ryo-san, What is it, Focus-san?
I'm sorry. I told Ine-san.
What did you tell her?
What are you telling
I
me,
told her
Brandon?
what you're doing. I told her everything I know.
You what?
I just couldn't help myself. And Ine-san needed to
All
know.
these names are super unfamiliar to me.
Focus-san.
I'm really sorry.
That's my grandma. Ine-san.
It's okay. Focus-san, do you know anything about the Phoenix Mirror?
The Phoenix Mirror?
My father may have had it.
No, I've never heard him say anything about a mirror.
Really?
Ine-san might know something about it, though.
Okay. Let's go ask her.
Let's do it. Did you have a Dreamcast when this came out?
I'd never owned a Dreamcast.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I had to
Ine-san.
leech onto other friends to
Yeah.
absorb the awesomeness that was the cast.
son talks very
there was a
loud,
very specific
doesn't he?
time in popular culture where having a Band-Aid on your cheek
I just
was a
heard
cool
the two
thing.
of you talking.
And
Is
that
that-
seems really weird now.
Is that lore specific?
Yes,
Is that because he gets? I remember he
It
gets
was
beat
rude
down
of
in the
me to
beginning.
eavesdrop.
Is that like from that fight?
Yeah.
It never goes away
It never
over
goes
days and
away.
days and
He
days.
never
okay.
he never takes it off.
No, it wasn't. But then
Well, it reminds
who could
him,
tell the
you know,
son
the
of
cut in his
Kurohazuki
pride.
to stay out of
I just
It's
trouble.
like I went against the
I
man
hate
who
to
killed
say
my
it,
brother. and I
but-
can't.
I always think of Nelly.
I feel
Yeah,
like
every
I
single
let
time.
my father down.
Dang, that's a big
I'm
wow.
sorry for making you worry so much.
Oh, $40 on eBay.
I don't
Is that
know
the
if this will
Dreamcast is
help or
$40 on
not.
eBay?
So,
Wow.
Oh,
that's-
did you
But there
convince
was
Rick and
one
Robo
thing
to
I
get
recall.
Shenmue? That's
It
pretty
wasn't
amazing.
that long
Yeah,
ago
nice
when
job.
Shenmue's
He
$40
finished
the
it.
Dreamcast.
went to an
Or
antique
RHD
shop to
finished
have
it.
something stored for him.
My father did
Rickham, you
what?
finished it, right?
I don't know what it was, but he said it was very important.
Yeah, Virtua Tennis was huge. Sonic, obviously. Huge.
Power Stone.
The sports
Big.
games, NFL 2K. I thought that was a really fun game.
When I first played Code Veronica, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, what, this controls and this weird, like, what? Like, it was like the prettiest Resident Evil I'd ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
Because that was just on the Dreamcast for a while, yeah.
Right here, yeah. antique.
As
shop.
much as I love the Dreamcast, I think the controller sucks. I think it's a bad controller. The cord's on the bottom.
It's interesting.
The analog
Look at the
stick
VMU.
feels bad. The VMU is really cool.
It says Shenmue on there, just to remind
The
you
VMU is really cool.
that you're playing.
Jet Set Radio is a game.
Look at this environment.
House of the Dead. Power Stone. Did you guys play Power Stone?
Oh,
Yeah.
With four
yeah.
people
Absolutely.
back in the day. Oh, that was the best.
Power
Crazy
Stone
Taxi.
1 and
is
2.
good.
Oh yeah, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
Oh my
Taxi.
god.
I think Damiani said that we've never streamed Crazy
I'm-
Taxi, and I think that's a problem.
I'm streaming it. I told you not to take my idea, Ben. Remember?
I'm not taking anyone's idea.
Remember that
I'm just saying we
conversation?
should stream it.
Crazy Taxi is a classic hand off the controller type of game.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I have,
Just everybody keeps trying.
That's a good idea.
I have my
James.
copy. We'll get
See
it going.
who can get the most points at Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
Actually keep score during a stream. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? So is this just a straight no frills playthrough, or are you trying to achieve something?
No, we're
Is
just
this like a
going
speed
through it
run or
all.
something?
No,
Just slowly absorbing the
well,
game.
before I started doing the full playthroughs, we had streamed Shenmue months ago, and then we just picked up where we left off. So we're finishing it over the course of many sessions and many months. Oh, Rickham wanted me to buy a toy.
Have you needed?
Oh, I love this part.
Toy capsules. 100 yen each, huh?
Have you consulted any walkthroughs or anything?
No
to help you?
walkthroughs,
Nothing?
just the help
pure
of
memory.
Just the help of the chat. Blair has played a bunch as well. We've handed it off. Community effort.
This is the way it should be.
Yeah.
What did you get? What capsule toy
we
did you
get?
get? I hope
Let's
you got a
see.
Virtua Fighter.
Oh,
That's
Some dice.
D20. Rio's
D20
gonna
right
join
there.
our tabletop adventures.
Binsbean.
I should try again.
Try again.
I think that was the lamest thing you could have gotten.
Yeah, try again.
Wow, the little things inside like jiggle also. 'cause,
Yeah.
like one piece is
Crazy.
coming out.
So epic. Oh,
yeah.
Virtual Fighter.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Keep
Hi.
going.
Hold on, we gotta show Sonic some love.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I should
absolutely.
try again. I'll pass.
I'll pass. Some Sonic.
RHD wants to
100
know what your
yen each.
favorite bad game is.
I'll pass.
Can you call Enslaved?
No,
bad?
Enslaved's not bad.
Okay, because that's like my favorite underrated game.
Favorite bad game.
Is there
Good call.
what about? Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad game, but the X-Men fighting
I
game that
love
you like.
these.
That's not
Yeah,
like
next
critically
yeah,
beloved.
X-Men Next Dimension.
yeah.
It's my next
I should
dimension.
buy
I
one.
was definitely a fan of that. I would
I have
actually
a
say
lot. I just can't think of it.
I'd actually say Minority Report for the Xbox.
Yes. you shoot him through the glass with the yeah.
Because okay, so it's story time. Not to
I know
encroach on Shenmue here, but so
Okay, we're skipping
before GameTrailers was acquired by Viacom.
Maybe I should get another.
Well, I was at like our before parent company was called Hornet Animation, which was owned by my previous boss John Slusser. They gave consoles to everybody for Christmas. It was like everybody gets a console, and I had them all. I was like the only guy in the company who like owned all the consoles because I was just a video game addict.
Right.
And so
That's
my boss
amazing.
was like, "Well, I couldn't get you a console, so I got
Maybe
you
I should
Minority
get
Report
another.
for the Xbox." So like one guy gets a GameCube, one guy gets a PS2, one guy, like I get Minority Report. I was like, Minority Report.
That's hilarious.
So I took it home. Like you don't even play as Tom Cruise. You're like some like you're some like Guile-looking guy. Like he's got like white spiky hair and but the killer
I know
thing,
this.
the killer cheat for Minority Report was they had a slow-mo cheat. And once you activated the slow-mo cheat, once you click down on the right
I
thumbstick,
should
it would
try
activate
again.
the slow-mo. So you could pick up a guy, throw him towards the window, and then right before he hit the window, click the thumbstick and just like go into slow-mo. And just like throwing dudes over balconies and watching them scream as they fell to their death in slow motion. Hours and hours of fun.
This is
Minority
cool.
Report for
Tails.
the Xbox.
now I kind of want to play
There's
Minority.
a stream. That's a stream right there.
Something
Yeah,
similar to
that's
that
a good idea.
that I really enjoyed that's really underrated is the Bourne Conspiracy on
I should try
360 and
again.
Weren't the
PS3.
takedowns in that pretty brutal?
The hand-to-hand
pass.
combat in that game is amazing, but then there's also shooting sections and driving sections. But all of the hand-to-hand combat is super fun. It is really brutal. It's like a pre-Uncharted 3 Last of Us. You use the environment and stuff, and like slam them with books. It's really
The
cool.
best bad games are the ones that have great ideas in
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Oh, the fighting in that game is
Yeah.
so cool.
I I have a sin to admit to you, Huber. I think you're going to be
Nice.
offended by this.
Do it.
I haven't seen any of the Bourne movies. And I feel like you just sort of run into them at some point, but I didn't.
They're really good. 1 and 3 specifically are fantastic.
There's a lot of love in the chat right now for Blue Stinger.
Stinger. I'm gonna be
We gotta
streaming that
stream
scene too.
We gotta.
I have Blue Stinger and Crazy Taxi Dreamcast copies on standby. Just so these full playthroughs.
Rio,
Did you ever play
There's
War
only-
of the Monsters on
making any
PS2?
progress?
Yeah.
That game is amazing.
I
In
found
the
something my
arcade,
father
King
left
of the
for me.
Monsters.
Your
Yeah.
father?
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah.
See you later. Looking for the antique shop.
Brandon Jones, how about this?
Yeah.
I got an idea.
Yeah.
We have this day where we set aside 2 hours. We hook up some random old console and just cycle through a bunch of games really quickly.
I like it.
Okay. All right. Like Saturn Day.
Yeah,
SNES
oh yeah, just
Day.
a straight up Saturn stream.
Yeah.
Looking for the antique shop. Antique shop. Looking for some antiques.
I have so much respect that you can't
There it
just
is.
hit a button
Antiques.
and open up
Volcano.
a map. You have to go to where the map is on the wall.
We are here,
Respect.
so we come.
Yeah, hug the left.
Hug the left. Antiques. Hug the left.
Yeah, you got it after this turn.
Yeah, this way.
This game still looks
Should be this,
pretty
right?
good, I think.
Oh, I think Sprite's like mysterious too. It would set the tone.
Set the tone.
Yeah. The mysterious tone of Shenmue 1. Shenmue 2 gets very like triads and Yakuza, like criminal underworld. Here we go.
Excuse me.
Engage day. Engage day.
Does anyone own an N-Gage?
Oh,
Oh, this game, dude. It makes me so emotional.
That's a delightful sound,
this guy.
don't you agree? It was made especially for that butterfly woman. You know Madame Butterfly, don't you?
This guy is creeping me out.
It's awesome.
You're Hazuki Sensei's... Oh my, that was a terrible thing. Your father...
An anime. Reminds me of-
Why did he take it off the shelf?
I
and
was
put it right back
holding
on?
something at Sensei's request. Just where did I put it? Huh? Oh, yes. It was very important, so I put it here.
What do you got for me? Nice.
Is that what you were looking for?
Yeah. That goes on the dojo wall.
He'd asked me to polish and look after it for him.
for my father?
It's given to the Hazuki heirs once they turn 18. I gather this antique has been passed down from generation to generation.
RHD, I don't know if any of us are going to PAX South other than Doms. I don't know if you need anyone other than Doms at
Right.
PAX South.
I like how everything is connected
Father.
in Shenmue. Like, this guy knew your father. He
Yeah.
was
Is
keeping
anything I can
the
do
heirloom
for you,
safe.
please
Which is why
let
it's just
me
such a
know.
travesty, because he had
Hazuki
this
Sensei was always there for me
sprawling
when I
plan,
needed
you know?
him.
This
Just-
vision.
like they just referenced
Was
something
there anything else that he asked you to hold for him?
so under the radar that is huge in the next
Anything
two.
else?
I feel so bad when you play Shenmue because
Like a
you're
mirror,
like captured
called the
by
Phoenix
like
mirror.
torture and bliss at the same time.
Phoenix mirror.
Like 1 minute you're like, God, this
Sorry,
game,
I
and then you just
don't
get
know
really
of
bummed out.
mirror.
Well, that's okay.
We'll always have 1 and 2 though. No one can take them away.
Before you
They'll
go,
always
very
be
much.
here, you know?
before you go home, buy a light bulb at the convenience store. Pro tip:
Who said that?
Rick and Robo.
Rick and Robo.
He's teaching you now.
Yeah. Seriously,
The student has
professional.
become the master.
Totally. Dad left me the family sword handguard.
How long are you playing for? It's 7.
We started late, so a little more, not too much longer.
Brandon Jones.
Oh, wait, I can announce it. Oh my god. I can announce it because it's Friday night. All right, everybody. Okay, everybody. Everybody, Twitch, can we talk for a second?
Whoa.
Monday morning,
Oh yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5. First person, all day stream. Probably not all day because I will be fucking exhausted from playing Far Cry 4 all weekend. But I got it yesterday. I asked them when I could talk about it. They said, hold off until Friday. Nah, that's when everybody will have it. I have Grand Theft Auto 5 in my PlayStation 4 right now. I've been playing first person mode. The embargo lifts 3 a.m. Monday morning. 3 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. I can't guarantee 120% that we will start at 3 a.m., but we will start very, very early Monday morning. Right here on this channel. The very next stream that we are going to have is going to be Grand Theft Auto 5 first person. Yes.
At around 3 in the morning. That's insane.
Yeah, maybe.
Remember when we did?
I don't know about 3 in the morning.
Remember when we did GTA 5?
Yeah, man.
first
Oh, yeah,
time?
baby. Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, that was amazing. We need to do another 24-hour stream. Holy shit, that was
ridiculous.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm only going to break to record some stuff. I might just, like, hand you the controller. Because we're going to be recording it right over there on that stage. Just be like, just play, just play.
It'll be a
Brandon,
pleasure.
are you going to be reading my Dragon
play
Age
it.
review and you're like, Dragon Age is a cool game?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
I'm going to phone that script in. I'm going to read that so fast. I'm going to have a speak and spell, read the Dragon Age Inquisition review. But yeah, I totally forgot to mention that. I'm going to tweet that out this weekend. But tell your friends. Tell your family. Oh man, I'm so pumped. I already played a little bit of it, and it's for real. The hype's for real.
Are you
The hype is
not
for real.
leaving the first person mode in the stream?
I'm not. No, yeah, I'm not.
Okay, that's awesome.
No, ever. I mean, like, I might accidentally hit the button, whoop,
Right,
and then I
right.
go back. But it's pretty great. Hubert made a great comment that he wishes the cutscenes were first person too.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
So it is a little weird when you jump out to cutscenes, but there were plenty of moments when I played so far where I'm like, oh yeah, that would be in first person. I totally didn't think about that. So pumped. I'm actually, speaking of, I'm gonna go get my PS4 and plug it in so it'll be ready. So
Nice.
stay tuned Monday morning.
No way. You're
He's so
working with
excited.
Randy?
God, oh my god.
Later,
I love
Jones.
it. Later, Jones.
If I was.
This guy's the man.
This guy looks like a killer.
You.
He is. This guy's so Naruto, man. So anime. Uneasy Alliance. This guy.
Is this like the Sasuke to Naruto kind of thing?
I know.
Oh! This guy is wrecking your shit right now.
We have not been practicing. Blair would be cursing at us right now.
The impact of those punches, man. Very Virtua Fighter, kind of. Very Virtua Fighter. Is Blair a master at this?
No, Blair just because you have to practice your moves in parking lots and in the dojo to level up your skills. And we just haven't been doing it because we've been live streaming. But we
If
wrecked
I
it.
continue, then I'll fail as your bodyguard.
Fail as my bodyguard. Uneasy Alliance.
Bodyguard?
Not so uneasy.
Father told me to guard you.
Machine Soul said, Ben, have you ever played Omnicron, the Nomad Soul? I
Calm
game so much.
down.
That was one of I think that was David Cage's
If you don't
first
live,
game
it'll be a problem for us.
on the Dreamcast. I think David
What
Bowie
you
was
mean?
involved.
Nice.
And it was on the Dreamcast.
You still
All of
don't
those things
realize
make me
your
super
role,
interested in it.
do
I think
you?
I bought it on PC recently. That would make for a fun stream.
If
You
my
stream
D gets
Omnicron,
that
the
mirror.
Nomad Soul with me?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I like that name.
No
yeah.
one can stop him.
He just said, if you die,